Assalamu alaikum viewers. So today we are going to solve October-November 2017 paper 1-3 question 7. So let's begin. Two identical cars P and Q are traveling along the straight road. Car Q is traveling at twice the speed of car P. The brakes are applied to both cars, producing the same constant deceleration. Which graph shows how the velocity of each car varies with time t? So now as we are provided with the velocity time graph. So you must be knowing about two key points of the velocity time graph. The gradient of the velocity time graph represents the acceleration. Okay. And the area on the graph can be used to calculate the distance traveled. We do not need to use the second key point in this question, but but the first key point we would use. Okay, that the gradient of the graph is represents the acceleration of the object. So now as you can see that they are discussing about two cars P and Q, which the car Q has twice the speed. So as you can see that in all the options, the car Q, the line representing the car Q is shown like above, like it has the double speed than the car P, and they're shown at almost at same level. So you can't judge the options or filter out the option on the basis of the speed. You need to look at this sentence very carefully. As they're discussing about a deceleration, so like acceleration, you need to consider the gradient of the graph. So now they say that the gradient of the graph must be constant because there is a constant deceleration. So option B and D are wrong because they aren't showing the constant gradient. Between option C is now. Now option C, A and C, as you can see the gradient shown is constant, but you must see that there is written word same, means that the deceleration for both the cars is same. So this means that the line of both the cars P and Q must have the same gradient. So as you can see in option A that the gradient of line P and Q is not the same. How would you know, or how could you measure this? You simply need to keep your scale in align with the line of Q, and just don't tilt the angle of the scale or don't move it, and then keep it on the line P. You will see that you need to tilt to align it with line of car P. But in case of option C, so option A is wrong because the gradient of both lines P and Q is not the same. So this means that they won't have the same deceleration. And in question, it says that they both have same deceleration. So as you can see in option C, car P and Q, their lines are represented with the same gradient. Okay, now you can again check this with the help of your ruler. So they both have the same gradient. They have constant gradient. So option C is the correct answer as it relies with all the conditions provided to us in the question. Thank you so much for watching. Still, if you have any doubt, any